Thanks, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Yes, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Just a minute, Jimmy.
I'll phone you when I get out there this evening, Chief. And don't call me Chief. Have you got any ideas, Chief? You're supposed to be a reporter. You get the ideas, and don't call me Chief.
Sure good to see you again, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Gosh, Chief.
Don't call me... Well, all right, James. This is one time you may call me Chief.
Oh! Turn you down. Mother of God.
What the hell?
Mike's here.
Turn me up.
Turn you up.
Let me...
Buttercup up.
I want a platform.
There you go.
I want to tell the truth.
How are you? That's why
People
you're
hear
here.
me loud and clear.
What's this? AA.
What?
AAA pass.
Oh, that was...
Wow.
I don't know actually why. I was doing a show in the Limelight in Belfast
I thought that was
last
from
night.
Oxygen, like 2012.
It does seem like a little fingering pass.
Yeah.
Like little something you throw on now to give an 18-year-old a little tickle.
Absolutely.
But,
to get myself one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was doing the Limelight in Belfast, the gig last night, and then there was a lovely young lady named Zoe, and then she was just like,
Wait.
yeah, by God. Just last night I was in doing the show, and she's like, oh, here, let me put this wristband on you. And I didn't even know for what. Like, I was just doing the show, she just put a little wristband on me, and then she just kind of scurried off to do just some lady.
I think that
lady business.
Lady business.
Yeah.
Just a few dishes needed washing.
Yeah.
I think that lets you into the women's bathrooms, I think.
Is that what that was?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You didn't
Jeez, I missed a trick there now.
You did.
I could have been crawling up and down the fucking... I don't know what's in there, actually.
What, the women's bathroom?
Would they have...
Nothing good.
Would they have toilets the way we do, or is it a whole different rig?
No, they're backwards.
Huh?
They face the other way.
Do they face the other
Yeah.
way?
Like AC Slater, is it?
Oh, go away. So they kind of sit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
straddle.
They straddle down.
They rest their tits on the
They
sister.
put the tits on the sister.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's why it's called the cistern.
Yeah.
Oh, sister, like.
Sister and
Yeah,
sister.
it's like a sisterhood, you know.
Ah,
Great movie,
right.
yeah. Was Whoopi Goldberg in that, was she?
Was she in what?
Sister.
No, she was in Sister Act.
Right.
Sister,
Yeah, that's a different...
sister were the
twins.
The old twins, Tia and Tamara.
Are they black?
Huh?
Are they black as well?
BG's a doer. They were. And there was this little horny fella, Roger, who was always coming in trying to suck their tits.
Well, the Nickelodeon was crazy in the 90s.
It was.
Roger's a horny name.
Lad, Roger was the horniest character in TV history.
Right.
I swear to God. He'd come in and he'd be Jesus. He'd have a head full of sin on him, and he'd be just cleaving after the tits. And then they'd have to shout the big catchphrase like, "Go home, Roger!"
Right. Sister Act.
No, sister.
No.
Sister Act was where
Whoopi Goldberg.
the bald Whoopi Goldberg
Right.
was pretending to be a nun because the mob were after her.
Right.
The mafia were trying to kill Whoopi Goldberg.
The oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, because they hate The View.
Yeah.
They thought The View was a terrible show, so they're trying to kill her.
Goldberg's like a very Jewish name, though.
Huh?
Goldberg.
Yes, it is.
And Whoopi's a very silly name.
It is
Yes.
a silly. So she's a silly Jew.
If you were to look at it on paper,
Yeah.
you'd be like, that's one of the silliest Jews now that we've ever come across.
Big Whoopi.
Big Whoopi.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Whoopi cushion.
Yeah, what's with that? How do you go around with that name and be
Whoopi.
taken seriously?
I don't know if she's taken that seriously.
Yeah, you're right. Well, she's got. Yeah, I mean, no. By her
modern day
peers at
philosopher.
the View, she is. By her peers on the View, she.
By
is.
the peers of The View, but sure, she's kind of the tallest dwarf on that one because they're kind of like they're kind of the sisterhood of the traveling pants.
She's a shy hawk.
She is. They're all kind of now. It's just a competition who's the biggest shite hawk on The View.
Joy Behar. The other one.
Or as Sean Hannity, the right wing talking head on Fox, calls her Joyless Behar.
Right. Yeah.
Which is a really kind of a snide put down
She
of
is
Joy.
They're all wagons. Like.
Huh?
They're all wagons.
Joy to the world.
What? Joy to the world.
The Lord has come.
Because I was watching them on their backs. But
What?
Whoa! I don't know.
Oh no! Hey now.
No, I was watching The View after the whole Trump thing.
Yeah.
And it was kind of
When Trump got
Were
elected.
they,
When
were
Trump-
they happy
Donald
about that?
Trump, huh?
How did
No,
they
they
feel?
were distraught. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were real. They were like the banshees of Inisherin.
Oh, they were like the Banshees of
just
Inisherin. Yeah, but they used to have a conservative lady on that. They used to have John McCain's daughter, I think.
Did they?
Yes. Yeah.
And Whoopi ate her.
Megan McCain.
Whoopi ate her, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Whoopi.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, she was kind of like the conservative voice, but now it's just they're all very
Just
sort
all
of, they all hate. They're
all out fucking herpes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be called The View. It should be called The Blob, you know?
Yeah.
Because they're all on The Blob.
Or with Whoopi Goldberg on it, should be called The Jew. Come on.
Come on now.
The silly Jew.
Yeah. So
no, but your rotten old Trunk got elected.
yeah, what do you think?
Don Trunk.
Yeah. Sure delighted, are you?
Sure. There's another 4 years. I'll roll out my
Your
Trunk
yeah.
impression.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, then what I was reading today, one of the biggest, most influential people in the whole thing was his son, Baron.
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah. I heard about this.
Big Baron.
Big Baron, Kate Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently Baron Trump, which is a funny thing to call your son, to call him like kind of infertile.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it'd be a weird name to give a woman. A son's probably.
A
'Cause
son.
a man can't be.
Can a man not be Baron?
No, and he's maybe. Yeah, I don't think so. No, they get. I guess they can.
Right.
technically.
They can be a Baron. You could be like a booze Baron. Would that
Yeah.
be someone who goes around
Yes.
in Prohibition being like, I've got two liters of whiskey for you,
Yeah.
sir?
You're not gonna. What's the thing in The Simpsons again? Is like, I'm gonna catch you a beer, Baron.
Oh yeah.
No, you won't.
That was a great show. Whatever happened to that?
What a great show. What was the idea behind Prohibition? Why do they want people to stop gargling?
Because they just everyone was boozed up acting the maggot, and then I think the Great Depression happened. Everyone was on a come
Oh, I
down
know all
from
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone went to Glastonbury and they came back
Yeah.
and they were on a big come down.
Yeah.
And no, so I think what's his face, FDR, the bowled Roosevelt, he kind of thought so. They had the Great Depression and no one had a penny. Everyone, because in the 20s, everyone was just fucking spending money like it was going out of fashion.
I did that in my 20s, yeah.
Huh?
So I did that in my 20s, so,
Yeah,
yeah.
You had a very opulent 20s.
I did, absolutely. It was like the Great
You
Gatsby.
were like the king of France.
I was like the King of France, yes.
So you were getting the £5 meal deal at
Yeah.
Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
The one with the thick crust.
Yeah.
No, so anyway, everyone in the 20s was fucking jizzing money and they were all buying midgets and kicking them over the Grand Canyon. And
Yeah.
they were having a great time. And then, I don't know how economics works. The market crashed. In my head, the market's driving.
Driving a car, yeah.
Just goes straight into a tree.
Right.
I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah.
And I studied like finance in like college. Like I did commerce and I got the degree.
Right.
And I haven't the foggiest.
No,
and I
no.
never had the foggiest.
Yeah. But no, yeah, you're useless with anything like admin and stuff. so
I'm
it's
terrible,
just-
but
yeah.
but then I've realized, or not realized, but now I've been told I have ADHD.
Oh yeah, I
Who
was
told
gonna.
Huh?
Who told you that?
Baron Trunk.
Oh,
No.
No, but it's self-diagnosed.
Well, do you know what? I got everyone online was just telling, because I'd be telling like stories of my general woe
Yeah.
and forgetting everything and like, you know, and just general scrapes I'd be getting in because how stupid I am. And then I just thought I was good old fashioned dumb.
Yeah.
But then everyone was like, they're like, now you have ADHD. It's a real disease.
Yeah.
And you need to get medicated. So anyway, so I says, oh, by Jesus, that's good now. I remember I had a phone call with my mother then.
Right.
And I was kind of, because my mother would always be on to me that I was disorganized and like, she'd be like, oh, she's like, would you be more conscientious and you forget everything and you're just don't, and you're careless and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you're gay. So what's he called?
Yeah.
And you're little my mother would always say that she was so homophobic.
Right.
And
So
now my little brother John comes out as gay and now she loves it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then everyone's telling me I had ADHD. So then I called my mother. It was so petty, and I was just like, "Yeah, if you must know, actually, I have ADHD.
Right.
So all those times you were putting me down, I actually have a disease,
A disease of the mind.
a mental
Disability.
disease.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you made me feel this big,
Yeah.
Betsy,
And
then,
she also made you like you.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I came out of
You came out of her.
your fucking
She'd been like, it's your
You're defective.
Your womb is defective.
You're defective vagina.
Yeah.
You cooked me fucking all wrong.
You came out too early.
Yeah, you had the temperature up to fucking 300.
Yeah.
Mike came out with the fucking goose cooked.
But I wasn't surprised because you just forget. You forget you just.
I'm quite absent-minded and I forget a lot of stuff. And when I do read the symptoms of ADHD, I do have kind of all of them. But then I think, to be honest, most of us, you're not.
No,
right.
I'm not.
No,
he's
not
not
right.
right.
I don't
No,
have.
no.
I'm
not even going to go
I
into
don't know
you.
what's wrong with Hamish, but
Yeah.
But I don't have ADD. I can pay attention.
Yeah.
Like I have other things going on.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is a woman pissing on his face every Tuesday. It's
that
crazy.
was one time.
Yeah.
Marjorie.
It was Marjorie. How did you know?
Yeah.
You big Marge fucking.
Yeah.
Would she ever drop the odd deuce into your gob?
No deuces.
Oh,
Just-
funny you should say that.
For
A
Christmas.
fella texted me
Yeah.
on Grindr saying he'd give me £40 if I shit in his mouth.
Which is not enough.
And he lives like 2 blocks over there.
Two blocks that way.
Yeah.
Two blocks east on the compass.
Yeah. So if you just follow the smell, if you go out and there's just crows circling around his house. But he texted me on Grindr being like, actually it was 2 weeks ago. He texted me being like, I give you £40 if you shit in my mouth. And then I ignored it because I was like, I'm not. No.
I'm above that.
Me back maybe a year ago.
Your pants would have been around your ankles before.
Absolutely, yeah. He would have sent that text, and then 30 seconds later would have been knocking his door.
Yeah.
So he
would have gobbled about 10 laxatives at night.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Stopped at the fucking the kebab shop on the way.
Yeah.
But and then I just ignored it, and then he obviously was jerking off, and he came, and he was like, and then with the shame of it all, he deleted the conversation or whatever.
Well, so hold on now. So he says to you, 40 quid, dropping Al Deuce and me gob.
£40 for
£40, and be Jesus, I'd be the happiest chappy down in Broccoli.
Yeah.
And you down by Broccoli Station.
Down by Broccoli Station.
And you says to him, did you try to haggle now, or
No, I just ignored it.
sound like you're on Henry Street?
Huh?
Just
I
like,
got
I get £50.
strawberries. But
£50 not throwing a bit of sweet corn in me shy.
I think it's so. You need to start a union for shitting in people's mouths because he's lowballing.
he is lowballing.
That was
He is lowballing me.
You need to read Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal by
yeah.
Donald Trump,
Yeah.
and then come back and haggle.
Yeah. No, because and then I just ignored, and then he messaged me then like 2 days ago being like, will you shit my mouth for 20 quid? And then I was like, sure, it was 40 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then he just ignored that. And then
He's read The Art of the Deal.
Yeah, maybe. Or else he lost his job as a dental hygienist or whatever. And then
I bought too many shits lately.
Yeah. He's been spoiling himself. But
There's a mouth, just a thing around his mouth like Augustus Gloop.
Yeah. Augustus poop. That's fuck me.
Come on.
Oh, come on now. So then I just replied to him. I was like, sure, it was 40 last week, and he ignored that. And then I said, to him, walk me through how this works. And he was just like, you come over. I let you sit on I lick your arse, something like
Whoa.
that. And he goes, you shit in my mouth. He goes, I come, and he goes, and then you can leave.
He laid it out.
Like
step
a
by step.
bulletproof.
Like an
what you asked
IKEA instructions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He sent diagrams and everything. Yeah. It was.
You need to
and
bring
then-
your own tools.
Yeah, and then I said to him, I was like, I'm sorry.
Out the shit in my mouth, little arrows.
Yeah. He sends me a book that's on Amazon to read before.
Yeah.
But he goes, then you can leave, and which sounds very sort of a bit rapey, like.
Yeah,
you know?
it does. Yes.
And,
then and only
and
then.
then and only then can you leave. And then I said to him, I
Yes.
was like, listen, I can't today. I already took a shit today. And then he goes,
Who was he?
What about Oh, Dave got to you first. He just goes, lucky son of a bitch, whoever that was. I just imagine him going around like he just dresses himself as a toilet. You know what I mean? Sneaks into people's houses.
Yeah. Every Halloween. He just hides in the portaloo.
But and then I go, sorry, I've already taken a shit today. And then he goes, what about a little one? Can you squeeze out a little one?
He's trying to squeeze.
You're trying to squeeze me dry.
He's trying to squeeze the last bit of change out of the cheese tube. For For fuck's sake.
I know. Yeah. He was like, oh, even a little one.
Could you even fart in my head?
Oh,
Could
yeah. God, yeah.
you? Could you belch in my ear or something? Anything.
Yeah. And then he sent me a photo. He's actually a decent looking guy, and I was like, why? It's a shame to shit in your face, you know.
Well, it's not permanent. It's
Not permanent.
It's not a
Well, with
tattoo.
my shits, you never know. Like,
Yeah.
that carpet's never been the same since. But
Do you know that scene in Fight Club where Edward Norton is baiting the snot out of fucking Jared Leto? So Jared Leto has his kind of blonde hair, and then he just absolutely fucking makes snot of his face, and he's just like, I want to destroy something beautiful.
Yeah.
And you could say that.
Yeah.
And then just
And
do
just
it,
shit on his-
do a really
yeah.
kind of like bile-filled shit that kind of like in my head it's like kind of burns half through his skin.
Yeah. Like,
and then
looks
he's
like Harvey Dent in Batman.
That's it. I was
Yeah.
thinking then
Rachel!
his villain origin story is the chief shot on his face.
Yeah. The first rule of Shit Club is you have to shit.
And then it's he's like an origin, a super villain sort of origin story, and then his name is just Shithead. That's his villain name. Oh, Shithead's been
Stay
here.
back, shithead.
Yeah, but I was watching before you came over this thing on YouTube. I'm a big fan of this YouTube channel called Jubilee.
Whoa.
Oh, I love
Is this
Jubilee.
a Whoopi Goldberg thing?
No, it's not. No, it's another thing. And
That's what she calls her stomach. Jubilee.
But it was this thing where it's like guessing. 3 autistic people have to guess who's autistic out of this group of like 10 people.
Right.
And then
So
I
you've
was
kind of like an X Factor
sort of
judge
yeah.
a panel
Exactly.
of like to right.
Yeah. And it was just so obvious who the autistic people were. Anyway, I just came to the conclusion at the end of it that I think there's a vast, excluding the non-verbal, like
Just 3 people
absolute.
with train conductor hats
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Yeah. Some people just eating like a fucking tub of Ben and Jerry's with their
When
hand.
the winners go to Legoland or something.
Yeah. But and then I just excluding the ones who are like completely non-verbal, like
Yeah.
I think everyone else.
Whoa.
I think everyone outside
Whoa
of
there,
that,
Dan.
because I know a few of them. So
You know a few who?
a few of the really bad non-verbal autistic
Bad.
people, huh?
Bad.
Whoa. Yeah.
You think they're
I mean,
bad?
bad in the sense that
Hey.
they're not really functioning.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're kind of saying more in the not like bad, but more in the kind of like Michael Jackson sense of just like
They're bad, yeah.
they're
They're bad.
really bad.
Imagine a doctor telling parents that their child has autism in that way.
Right,
You know?
they're
Bad. How bad is a doctor? They're bad. They're really bad. But no, and then I think everyone outside of that then is faking it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so is in the show or in real life?
Just in real life, like people who are like, oh, I'm on the spectrum. I think they're faking it.
Yeah, it's just an excuse to be awkward.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, which everyone's awkward a little bit. you
Yeah,
know?
that's the thing, and that's the thing. Even with my really bad ADHD, which I've given my poor mother now. I've been giving her an awful, but she just doesn't believe it. She's just like, you do not. You're just lazy.
Yeah, sure. My mother's the same. She thinks that like mental health, like
Yeah.
when I told her I had OCD, she was like, "No, you don't." No.
Yeah,
And I was like, "No, I've been diagnosed by a
yeah.
and like and a psychiatrist in a psychiatric hospital. Like I have OCD," and she's like,
Yeah.
"No, you."
What my mother would say is, sure, oftentimes them psychiatrists are a bit off themselves.
Yeah.
They're often a bit hard
Yeah. So,
themselves.
they're old school ladies, so they just
they
think
do, yeah.
anything. And then my dad has OCD, so anything that like connects me to my father, she's like, no.
No.
That's not. You know what I mean?
your real father. I had sex with a fox.
I had sex with Phil Lynott. She definitely did the way she talks about Phil Lynott.
Who's that?
She
The
definitely
lead
tried
singer
to
of Tin Lizzy.
give a statue a hand job anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
One
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I once found I went looking for Christmas presents one year after we found out Santa wasn't real.
Yeah.
And then I just found like a little statue of Phil in her closet. Yeah.
Oh, like a little vibrating statue
Yeah,
of
and
Phil.
it was sticky. Yeah. So I don't know what she was doing with that.
She was putting a bit of whiskey in the jar. I'd say one way or another.
what's the other one? This
boys
boys are coming up.
Oh no, that's a Phil in a song. Oh, this boy is cracking
Yeah.
up.
The toys are back in town.
Oh,
Yeah.
there. Now you're talking.
The town being her vagina.
I get it.
Yeah.
When I said jar, I was talking about her vagina as well.
You're right.
I was.
It is a jar.
That's right.
After
Close that fucking thing. A draft will get in. We'll all get fucking a crick in our neck.
No, but she like, yeah. I remember when I told her I'd probably shouldn't be saying this, but when I got hemorrhoids. Like,
Probably shouldn't be saying this.
Yeah.
You're about a fucking year and a half of horrible shit.
Yeah, I know,
Too late
I
for
know.
that.
But I said like, I've got hemorrhoids.
He, hem.
Whatever. He hem. Yeah. But she was like, oh yeah, I had them now after I gave birth to all the lads. And
She said to you,
yeah, and she's like, and they never went away.
TMI,
TMI, mother.
TMI, mom.
TMI.
Is she calling you a hemorrhoid?
Mom, TMI, mom.
Is she calling you a hemorrhoid? She's like, you dropped out of my ass.
Yeah. Basically, she
It
was
never
just
went
like,
away.
yeah, you were a pain in my ass. Like, yeah, and I just couldn't get the image out of my mother's sort of, hemorrhoid riddled sort of
Riddled hole.
riddled hole. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a pleasant image.
But
Well, depending on, which
Depending
way.
on what you're into.
Yeah.
As we know from this fella who likes an owl hot
Shit in the
steaming dump in his mouth.
Mm.
One man's meat is another man's poison.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I get everything else. Piss. Everything else.
That's your thing.
It's
No.
not my thing.
But you like
No.
an old golden shower.
I've had a golden shower. Doesn't mean.
Multiple golden
Hold
showers.
on, hold
no,
on, hold
we
on.
maybe we won't. we won't.
Whoa!
I mean-
Hey now.
What?
Listen,
I piss on Hamish's face.
and more power to you. It's a
Yeah.
good way to it's sterile. It gets it clean.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah,
that's
it
why
is
his
sterile.
skin is so good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You do have nice skin.
Yeah.
Well, most of it went in my mouth.
Yeah. yeah.
That'll kill the bacteria.
Yeah.
So you've said to an owl, a young woman, a high value woman, and you said, is there any chance you'd have no drop of piss for Daddy Hamish?
No.
She aggressively wanted to do it to me.
But just piss on your head.
In my mouth.
In your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh!
I was tied up at the time.
Fucking.
Yeah.
And does she piss in a cup and give it to you, or is it
No,
just
Oh,
no.
it's straight in.
straight in the gob?
Yeah.
Is she kind of like from a height? Like, is she up on top of a
She's
ledge
squatting.
and kind of.
Yeah.
Or-
She's
I
squatting
don't know.
down. She's like Ostergrass.
Whoa!
What do you mean,
Right,
Ostergrass?
she's right.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So it was a tap in. It was kind of a one
Yeah.
foot,
Yeah.
1 foot putt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ah, I
we used to call
getcha.
them Jew goals in
Huh?
FIFA. Do you ever play
Would
FIFA?
you ever give up about Whoopi Goldberg?
No, but we used to call them Jew goals.
Huh?
When you're playing FIFA and you'd be running towards the keeper and it was like a 1-on-1,
Yeah.
and instead of shooting with that player,
Yes.
you square it.
Yeah.
We used to call that a Jew goal.
I know that.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, sorry,
And that was
yeah.
anti-Semitic
They're
then,
very
and it's
anti-Semitic.
anti-Semitic now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
All
now.
right.
Yeah. So anyway, pissing
We
in
used to call it a Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because net.
That's right.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
Now listen and listen good. So you had this old woman kind of,
It's piss wizard.
and was it a case of like would you wait till you were like in some way
No,
thirsty, or was it kind of a
I was tied up. I was kind of tied up. She wanted to tie me up, but she wasn't very good at tying a knot.
right?
So
Did you
pretended.
kind of
I just
pretend to
pretended
be,
it
yeah.
fell behind my neck.
No.
Yeah.
And then I was like, about 40 minutes in, I'm like, can I go to the bathroom?
Right.
Because I need to urinate. And she said, no, but I can.
Whoa.
yeah. She got me to lie down, and I was like, all right, because I was just like, let's see how far I can take this. And then
Yeah.
that's about as far as I could take it. It's about a pint.
Who's this?
A pint.
I don't know how much.
Yeah.
I think it always seems more than you think.
But was there a case of it being kind of like you were drowning at any point?
Yeah, it was like being waterboarded.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Was she
Right.
trying to get information?
Yeah,
out of
she
you?
was saying, you're fucking gay, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah.
Where are the hobnobs?
yeah.
Tell me now.
Yeah.
And that was was that Priti Patel?
Who?
Priti Patel.
Tell
Ex
Foreign
Tory
Tory
um,
wagon.
Wagon woman. Wagamama.
No, it was it was a different person.
Was it? Did you about to say a stripper?
She actually is a stripper, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Call that.
Yeah.
There's a movie out at the minute about a stripper, Anora. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Nora.
Anora is her name.
Anora.
Is this the one who marries the
She marries a Russian cum-filled
oligarch?
like 20-year-old, the
Yeah.
son of an oligarch,
Mm.
and they get married, and then it's all about the father finds out, who's kind of a Putin crony.
Right.
And then they have to try to get her to annul the marriage, but she doesn't want to do that, sure, because
No.
she doesn't have a pot to piss in, so
Yeah.
she wants some of the money. It's a good, it's a good fucking film.
That woman has a pot to piss in.
Ah!
She has a
He's
Hamish to
calling me
piss
a
in.
pod.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be a good film, Honora.
And Nora's, I've seen it.
You've seen it.
I've seen the movie.
It's
It was a wonderful film.
a wonderful
And
flick.
There was a great flick, and there was
Oliver
laughs
Flick.
in there, and there was emotion in there, and then there was social commentary, dare I say.
Yeah.
And I sat there and I enjoyed it. I've also seen The Apprentice, the
I watched
Donald
The Apprentice the other night.
Donald Trump biopic.
It's good.
That's a vicious rape in that thing.
Ah, what the
But
hell?
that's not even been. I looked it up. I was like, did that fucking happen? And I looked it up, and it's like, because I was like, whoa, I didn't know this happened.
Yeah, it came out of left field.
It did come
And the
nowhere.
song,
Yeah.
the song that was on when it was happening was "Yes, sir, I can boogie."
Yes.
If you need another rape.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Which is just yeah,
And he
not a very fitting song.
No.
So-
Surely if you have something on like that, you need a bit of just like, I'm going. Or
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
what's the Nirvana one?
Rape me. Yeah.
Throw that on.
That'd be a bit on
That'd
the
be a bit
nose.
more
So,
apropos.
was this-
Yeah.
Was that the song he was playing in the scene, or was that the scene they played it over the scene?
Well, yeah, he was about to rape her, so he just.
He's like, oh
Yeah.
wait, he had to put it on his rape
He
playlist.
Yeah.
got a vinyl of this coming on. He just
Yeah.
put it on and he just.
Wow.
My rape playlist.
So is that
Yeah.
not? I thought that was in her like memoirs or something.
No, I'll tell you what happened. What happened was she sued, or during the divorce, sure she's trying to get a big chunk of change. Now that's natural. Everyone in divorce, they're trying to get a lot of money, and he had a lot of money. So, but in the divorce proceedings, she said under oath, in the proceedings, she said that he raped her.
Yes.
And it described it and all the rest. Nasty stuff. Now, a few years later, after she got her divorce settlement, she got, I think, 14-15 million in the divorce. Nice little fucking bit of scratch. And so she then, imagine how many lads she could have got to shit in her mouth for that. And just a fucking baker's dozen. And so she could have went down to the port and got every sailor that came in. One for just
Yeah.
So anyway, but then a few years later, whatever way, because she's the mother of his children and everything, she recanted the thing and said, you know what, I was only having a laugh.
Right.
I thought everyone would know I was joking.
Oh,
Oh,
she
I
was
thought
just
everyone
having
was
a-
in on it. She's like kept winking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
She's like, yeah, under oath in court
Yeah,
during
yeah.
the divorce
Yeah.
proceedings. She's like, and then he violently raped me. Ah.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
Geordie Shore.
Yeah. What was that again?
The Geordie Shore.
she's-
Yeah.
It'd be like the guy like Gaz would be like, yeah, and tonight I'm not gonna shag Charlotte.
Oh, because it's Pinocchio, is it?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what he's saying?
Well, no. The Pinocchio. Yes, the Pinocchio.
Right.
Now it was used most famously as like David Brent would do it in The Office, where I just like,
okay.
oh me, do I drink? No.
Right. Okay. But
But so yes, so she said under oath, and then a few years later, and what I would imagine happened was she had her millions, and now her and Trump were still raising the kids and this, that, and the other, and she said, you know what, yeah, sure, listen, I was only fucking, I'd had a few gins.
Yeah.
I was, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd had a few espresso martinis. I was
Yeah.
having a bit of crack.
yeah.
And listen, I might have said a few things, but I was only messing. So she took it back, but she had said it under oath in court, so they threw it in the movie. And, do you know, if you're to add up the different accusations and having them on tape saying he grabs women by the pussy, you'd imagine, you know,
Yeah.
He's he's dabbled. He's he's pushed the envelope a little bit.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
been
without
a real
consent.
yeah,
Yeah.
risk taker.
Yeah.
But then there's also like, you know, there's like video footage of him like being him and like Jeffrey Epstein just like looking at women dancing, and Trump's in his ear whispering
Yeah.
rapish
Yeah.
thoughts. You know,
like my friend. Whenever see that, it reminds me of like a underage teenage
Yeah.
disco. I know that's poor choice of words, but it was like, "Will you kiss my friend?" Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when they're at
Yeah,
these fucking
yeah.
little shindigs. But I've never understood this swearing under oath thing.
Yes.
They make you swear on a Bible. what if you don't even fucking believe in?
I
any
think
of that
there are
shit?
other options. I think you can swear
Swear on
on
a copy of Harry Potter or something.
Swear on
Swear
your
on
mother's.
Darwin's theory of evolution.
yeah.
Swear I do it on I know what I do it on 12 Rules for Life. I'd
Yeah.
be like, if you can get me a copy of 12 Rules to Life. Our Lord and Savior Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, I do it on a DVD box set of 8 rules for dating my teenage daughter.
Do
you remember that show?
Okay. And that's how you got into court in the first place.
Yeah, do you
Breaking
remember that
those
show?
rules.
No. Oh wait, yes. Who-
8 simple rules for dating
Yeah,
my
yeah.
teenage daughter.
Yeah. And who?
And it was
Titillating
number
title.
1 in the ass only.
Wait, who is?
It was your-
8 simple rules.
8 simple rules for
Yes.
dating my teenage daughter.
Yeah.
Kaylee Kuko, fucking yeah,
Who's in the
from-
Big Bang
who
Theory?
who went on to make
The seminal
cultural
cult-
genocide, the Big Bang Theory.
The Holocaust of humor that is.
Yeah. So she was in it, and she Jesus, and by God, Lord forgive me, she was hot back then.
Yeah,
even.
her tits were in it as well.
They were, but Jesus,
Yeah.
they couldn't edit them out as they tried.
Yeah.
So she was in it, and then the fella who was the lead, John Ritter was the name of the lead actor in it. Who also, did you ever see the movie Sling Blade?
Yeah, it's a great film.
Fucking unbelievable. So it's Billy Bob Thornton just
About
playing
circumcision.
one of the biggest window lickers in cinema history.
Really, yeah?
Killed
He's
his-
He's just like, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's absolutely demented.
Oh, he's on the yokes, is he?
Huh?
Is he on
His
the
jaw,
yokes?
lad, he's absolutely fucking
Yep.
pilled off his head for the whole thing. He's just,
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah. He goes, and he talks like that. And he's friend with this little kid, but the father is like domestically abusing the wife, and he could be hitting the kid. So then Sling Blade,
Yeah.
the big fucking, he would have been on Love
on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum.
Yes. yeah. Killed
Um,
my mother with a sling blade.
yeah, that's right.
Is he a villain like?
Well, no. He I think
No.
he gets put in a home because when he was a kid, he kills his parents or something. Or is it?
Yeah, he killed some people when he was young because I think he kind of sees. That's right. He found his. I think he might have walked in on his mother shagging some
Yeah,
some old
milkman.
cowboy or milkman or something, and he might have just been like, no, and just
Ah.
killed them. So he got put in a home. Then he gets let out of the home. And sure, Jesus, that wasn't the brightest idea. But next thing, he's out making best friends with children and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a different time. It was the 80s,
different
you know.
time.
You could be best friends with a boy.
Back then,
Yeah.
that was seen as kind of a sign that you were a kind soul.
Yeah.
History has taught us different.
Yeah.
But,
History has not been kind to paedophiles.
no.
No, it's that really hasn't.
So, but anyway, but in that film, John Ritter, who stars in 8 Simple Rules, played the gay best friend of like the mother of the child. But he was unbelievable in it. But anyway, he was a great actor. But he starred in that sitcom, died. He saw Kaylee
AIDS, was
Kuko's.
it?
No, Kaylee Kuko's tits, and he just had a heart
Oh,
attack.
right, okay.
And
Wait.
went down, and then, but they continued on with the show, and they brought David Spade in then
Right.
to
the
do a
Ace of
little
Spades.
turn.
Right, yeah,
They
yeah.
did. Little Spady came in.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
let
yeah,
me
yeah.
tell you, he didn't get overwhelmed by Kuko's
No.
tits.
Why is he a homosexual? Is he gay?
Who?
David Spade, no?
David Shovel.
David Spade. David Shovel, yeah. David Trowell.
David Throwell.
That's his little brother. It's
Yeah.
David Trowell.
Yeah. What's that? Didn't they have a movie called Trolls?
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
like
They had an animated film.
An
I
anime.
think it's a TV show called The View.
Yeah. Easy, Chief.
Put that in your
Chief.
fucking smoke.
No,
You know,
come on.
trolls. They look like little rid ones. Like
Yes.
they had like
Yeah.
the little.
And they've the little kind of hair coming out. I mean,
Right.
they look like lesbians.
And they got the little
Yes.
little butts because they're naked.
Yeah.
Easy now.
Easy now.
Easy.
Come on
Yeah.
now.
Tight little
Yeah.
butts. They do.
Yeah.
You're getting very Sling Blade
They
over
put
there.
those Joes got little butts. Slice it open with this sling blade.
Watch Sling Blade if you haven't seen it. It's a fucking great movie.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
brilliant. But my ex made me watch that Trolls Pro. She was like, "This is the best movie. You're gonna love it, Mickey." She used to talk to me
She
like
was
that.
6 years old.
Yeah,
She was. I'm not gonna for legal reasons, but we were. It was a different time.
It was a different time.
It was
yeah,
around
yeah.
the time of Sling Blade coming out. And it was cool to.
Yeah.
But she made me watch it, and it was a real pile of dog shit. But I was thinking that there could be kind of a remake called Trowels. It's just about
Trowels, right?
Trowels.
About little
Just
trowels.
trowels with little wigs on them.
Yeah.
Just little trowels with wigs on them.
Just what's the word? Personification? Is that what you?
Yeah.
you
Oh, no,
Yes.
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 It's one of the greatest.
You give a personality and human.
That's
You
right.
just put eyes on it.
Attributes to
Little
it.
googly
Yeah.
eyes.
Do
Yeah.
you think that the greatest use of personification in the history of art, television, film, literature was Bananas in Pajamas?
Yeah, I
It's
would say
up
so.
there.
Yeah.
It's definitely up
I
there.
haven't seen it done better.
No, I haven't seen it done better, and I've tried to like do it
Yeah.
myself with bananas, and I got these little pajamas out of
I
socks
think,
and stuff.
I think the Microsoft Word paperclip is pretty fucking good.
Mike's up for I'm not going to take Anthony
That's
away
good.
from that.
The lamp and the Pixar
Yeah.
thing. Is that
What
a bomb,
about
is it?
Shadow in Bear in the Big Blue House?
Shadow was good,
Remember,
but Shadow
where is Shadow? Do you remember
yeah.
that?
Yeah, but
That wasn't bad.
that wasn't bad.
I'm trying to. No, I don't think I.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What else?
Yeah.
But no, bananas and pajamas is.
I just think that's the Hollywood. That's the Citizen Kane of.
Well, they were the OGs. They were probably the first.
Yeah.
Was it anthropomorph? No, is that personified? But what?
Anthropomorphism.
Anthropomorphism.
Yeah, I think
What is anthropomorphism? Is that?
I think that's what
I think
it
it's
is.
like when you can't
put
see out your
bananas in
left eye or
pajamas.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bananas. What can you remember their names? No.
Huh?
B1 and B2.
It was B1 and B2. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
like.
gee, I
fucking-
wonder how
it's
long
like
did it take them to come up with those fucking names.
No, it
B1
was
and B2 is in like vitamin B1 and
no,
Oh wait.
banana 1 and banana 2.
No, but that
Jesus Christ.
that might be what they were going
There's some
for.
cunt living off of royalties for naming them B1 and B2.
One of the most famously lazy writers' rooms.
Banana
in-
1 and Banana 2.
That's right.
Should have called them fucking, I don't know, Winston. And
Do you think they unpeeled each other at night?
Yeah.
And got inside each other's little.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
They took off each other's skin. They wore each other's skin. Nice. You could have called him Jordan Peele. There we go.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Very well done.
And Banana Barosh.
Banana
Barosh, yeah. Yeah.
Banana Karenina, one of the greatest novels ever written.
Banana Frank.
Oh fuck!
Bananas in pajamas.
Uh.
Boy in the striped pajamas, famously.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
Banana in the
boy
shoulders
in,
of John.
I think
Yeah.
Imagine them in Auschwitz. Everyone's trying to eat them.
one thing. If they were in Auschwitz, I tell you, people would be like, "This isn't half bad.
Yeah.
This is a bit of crap." This is actually
Bananas in striped pajamas.
They'd be trying to let them out after the Nazis defeat. We're staying here. These lads are some crack.
They're good crack.
Yeah.
Do they sing little songs and stuff?
They did.
Did they? Yeah.
Oh, sure they
Bananas
did that and
in
that popped in their head.
pajamas.
Yeah, bananas
Oh my
in
God.
pajamas are going down the stairs.
Isn't it amazing what kids will be amused by?
Huh?
Isn't it amazing what you
Lad, oh sure, listen, you
fuck a banana in a pair of pajamas and
but like
for hours, like
literally a global smash hit.
And they
Yeah,
play
yeah.
the same episode all week. Like
Yeah.
they like the same, like just repeated the same episode every day.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because kids like they don't like change. They freak out. They're like, "What's this? This isn't the same one I watched
No.
yesterday."
yeah.
No.
And there's Peppa Pig as well. My little brother used to be big into that.
Ugh.
Into Peppa Pig.
And I did a gig once, and the guy who voiced Daddy Pig was in the audience.
Oh,
They were-
really?
They were getting him to do like the voice and so
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Wait now, hold on.
Daddy Pig, or I don't know.
Was that the voice of Daddy Pig?
No.
That's you're going to be your secondary career is going to be a Daddy Pig
Daddy
impersonator.
Pig impersonator, yeah.
Rolled out at children's parties.
Yeah.
Throw him on the trampoline there
Yeah.
and do Daddy
That's
Pig.
what the guy who you shit in his mouth calls you.
Daddy Pig, yeah. That's his name on Grindr. If
Yeah.
I did it, I wouldn't even need a costume for Daddy
Yeah.
Pig. I just turn up
Yeah,
naked
you're like
to a
open up the
children's
pigsty.
party. Yeah.
Oh,
But I
fuck.
pigsty. I have a UTI. Well, I don't know if it's a UTI or
Whoa.
a kidney stone.
Well, is a UTI now not? Is that
It's a
not
type of
something?
car, is it?
Huh?
A golf UTI.
Yeah, there's a. I think it is. Yeah, it's some sort of
It's a
zoo-
fast car.
It's a fast car.
Yeah.
No, but a UTI is that not something that a woman gets after being like kind of having sex with a basketball player.
Like Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
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 No, men can get them as well. But
Really?
but I've been on antibiotics for 4 days and it hasn't gotten any better, and it feels like someone's like stepping on my bladder. Step bladder?
Step ladder, yeah.
Step ladder, I don't know.
FIFA.
Yeah. And Jugo, and then you step
Whoa.
on it's like that, and then every time I piss, it feels like I'm like pissing like
Wow.
glass. It's not good. When I piss now, I
Back in Netanyahu.
back of the Netanyahu. Oh god. But yeah, every time I piss now, like when it's like, just when it's coming out the tip, it's brutal.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, I might have to go to the hospital after this.
But is it
To
kind of?
A&E.
Is it a bit of kind of? It kind of breaks up the day.
A little
kind of a
bit,
thing.
yeah. It's added a little dimension,
Do you know what I
a
mean?
bit of excitement
Yeah,
to the day. Yeah.
Sometimes there's a bit of crack because I had some sort of kind of worms in my stomach.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
I have something called Helicobacter, some kind of
Oh yeah.
Belly belly disease.
from my breakup.
Yeah.
No, so I got some sort of bacteria. So there's some sort of kind of empire of maggots are kind of forming, and I've created a civilization in my stomach.
Right.
And then so I have to kind of take these like antibiotics, which are basically like kind of like we're kind of bombing this civilization
Right.
down to
okay.
try to
Oh, wow.
to just turn it to rubble.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like the
It's
like the
like
IDF, like
Palestine
they're just
in there.
putting in these.
Very, very
Okay,
similar.
yeah, I shouldn't have said that.
Like the pills that I put in my mouth, like where we going?
They're just there's the Star of David on them.
So I've that, and then I do be, and like I'm like big shitter. Like
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I shit at least 6 times a day, but
Absolutely.
now
Heavy shitter.
I've
I'm
been
with you.
putting up like fucking Michael Jordan numbers, like a
wow.
shit.
You
Just
can do a
easy.
3-pointer.
Huh?
You can do it from the
3-point,
doorway.
yeah.
Just
Yeah. God, the guy around the corner would love you. But he really would.
You could snipe
Yeah.
him through his window.
Yeah. You could launch them from Highbury and Islington all the way over here.
but then he has someone living with him who has their own like iron dome, which which stops the shits.
Those lasers.
Yeah.
Well, you said you got that because you ate a Romanian woman's arse, didn't you?
Well,
Oh,
I think
wow.
I did
For
say
dinner.
that.
Yeah.
I think I did say that to you, that I actually did that, and
In confidence.
in confidence, I certainly didn't think.
He's a little gossip. You can't tell him anything in confidence. He'll,
Yeah.
he'll tell everyone.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking Stepford wife over there.
Yeah.
He'll
I'm like,
gossip. He'll gossip your own gossip back to you.
Yeah.
He'll be like, did you hear that Hamish got his mouth pissed in?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
Hamish.
right to your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not unlike Roy Cohn a little bit, you know what I mean?
Oh, in
The Apprentice.
Did you watch The Apprentice as well, or no?
No, I haven't.
It's a fucking great film.
I'll
It's a
watch
good
it.
movie. Sebastian Stan is great.
It sounds like a bunch of
Trump.
lies, though.
Huh?
Is it an entertain? It sounds
He's
like
very pro-Trump.
Whoa! You like fucking Ronald Trump?
I don't really. I'm not. I like the entertainment.
I like the entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy because it's gonna be way
I-
more exciting
Right.
4 years.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what from my point of view, the reason I would like to see him lose, there's a kind of a few reasons. I would have just loved to see it shoved up the arse of like fucking the dorks like Elon Musk and Tucker
Yeah.
Carlson, because
Yeah.
they're just such losers.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk must be the biggest fucking dweeb.
He's a nerd.
Like I just viscerally, I'm like, you're so lame.
Yeah.
Like he jumped to
Yeah.
these little
Yeah.
things, and I'm like, someone fucking
Yeah.
slap this cunt.
Yeah.
The
Do you know what I
going-
mean? Just someone just.
The whole running away to like we're gonna go live on Mars. It's such a pussy bitch like lame dork move.
Yeah.
We wanna run away.
Yes,
He's trying to get
Yeah.
away from his trans kid that he hates.
Yeah.
that's right.
There's no trans people on Mars, so he's building a spaceship to
Yeah.
go to Mars.
He goes to Mars and
There's
there's
a
just
trans
a
alien.
load of fucking
Trans-
drag queens.
Yeah, every alien just has
Yeah,
dicks and a tits.
Oh god. Yeah, but his kid's trashing him on X at the moment for being on his own platform.
Oh, really?
Funnily enough, yeah.
His kid's on Expo. I suppose he has to, because he's just like, free speech has never been more important. So now he has to let his
trans kid,
trans
that he
kid
hates
call him
fucking
gay or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a terrible father, and he whatever, and yeah.
But did you see on Jay? He was on Jordan Peterson's pod, a real meeting of the fucking maggots.
Meeting of the minds. Yes. Yeah.
Meeting of the fucking maggots.
Yeah.
So he was on there, and then he was like, I had a son, and they transitioned. He's like, the woke mind virus killed my son.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You fucking. And then Peterson was, wow.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
In all essence, yes. Did you see Peterson with Richard Dawkins? Did you see any of
I
that?
couldn't stand.
Did he get humiliated?
It's there's one of the greatest clips of all time. Where's this guy Alex O'Connor,
I hate him as well.
who is just kind of a very kind of moderate intellectual. You know, he's one of these people who's like,
He's a
the
cook.
British one.
yes,
He's a cook. He likes to sit and watch while other people go at it.
Well, let's
Shag.
not judge that.
Yeah.
hey,
Wait. Hey, no.
everybody has their tipple.
Yeah.
You know, slippery tipple. But no, I mean, I think I wouldn't mind watching. I think I might have a little bit of cooking.
Bit of a voyeurism.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little cook
a little,
goose.
little Jamie Oliver inside you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Jamie Oliver's a cook too?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing, an actual thing?
He's
Is
a
he
cook.
like-
He's a chef.
Yeah, he's a cook.
Oh, cook.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He's
Wait,
a
I think you're
cook.
saying cuck.
Oh, come on, get real.
I'm
Yeah,
completely lost now.
Yeah.
We absolutely were.
Yeah, we were always saying
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Chief is just throwing the cat amongst
Oh, you're
the
just playing
pigeons.
with words.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
playing
yeah.
with your words.
I know.
He's been willfully ignorant and confusing. Would
Yeah.
be the name of his special.
Willfully ignorant and confusing.
Ignorant and confusing.
Should be the
Rob
podcast name.
Moriarty.
It's going on my epitaph.
EpiPen. Now,
Sean Penn.
Epititis.
we're just all just
Yeah.
spazzing out in different directions,
Yeah.
whispering little non sequiturs to ourselves. EpiPen, Sean Penn,
Penn.
EpiPen,
Penn State.
Penn Stiller.
Yeah. Still is crossing.
So,
Still a light.
yeah. What was I saying? I was certainly saying something good, was I?
Alex O'Connor, Elon Musk.
Oh, Alex O'Connor, and so he's mediating between Richard Dawkins and Peterson, and it's just like Peterson's like, well, he's like, you know, you gotta look. Is a dragon real?
Oh,
and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
Dawkins is like, well, no, it's a dragon is not real. You know, it's just, but would you say that a dragon is a predator? And then, well, yes, in mythological terms, yes, but
Yeah.
actually, no, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'm dealing in reality. But wouldn't you say that if a predator exists, would you agree with that? And he's just like, yes. And then he's just like, and would you say that fire is a predator? Well, no, not really. But it can kill people. And then he's like, well, yes. Technically, yes. But it's like, so it is a predator. Well, no, because it doesn't have intention. And then it's like, whoa, you've got to imagine. And it's one of, I've never seen, like, Peterson is just absolutely spazzing out.
Yeah.
Like, he's going left, right, and center to the fucking black hole in the galaxy and back with this. He's just like, but therefore dragons are, and he's like, but they're not real, Judd. Like, it's insane.
I think I did see that clip. I think he's always crying.
Has there ever been a man that cries easier than Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
So he asks him, like, Jordan, what's your favorite color? And he just goes,
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by what? And what
I
do you
mean, come on.
What
Yeah.
do you mean by favorite? And what do you mean by color?
Yeah.
Certainly not black.
yeah. The fact that man gives anyone life advice is,
Yeah.
it's mental. When he
yes.
stayed in his lane, it was fine.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
his psychology
He
lane,
absolutely
he
swerved.
swerved
He
out of that.
cut across oncoming traffic of every cultural issue coming this way, and Peterson just
Yeah, but you know, he thinks of himself as like the Plato. Like people are gonna look back, you know, at him as like Plato. Like,
Yeah.
Plato.
yeah.
I have enough of my Plato, but that's what he thinks. He thinks that there's gonna be like they're gonna have statues of him and stuff, and they're gonna teach him in schools and stuff like that. When it's not like he's a.
Well,
I don't think history's gonna be kind to.
well, let's call a spade a spade. He's a fucking crybaby.
He is a crybaby. He is.
He's a big fucking crybaby.
Yeah.
And possibly a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why do you think he's a scaredy cat?
Huh?
Because he's just whinging.
Well,
all
if
the
you're a
time.
crybaby, you're not. You're only a whisker away from being a scaredy cat.
Yeah, that's true.
They often
They
go
go
hand in
hand in,
hand.
yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like Bane in the sense that, like, do you know what I mean? It's just like no one cared who he was until he put on the suit. Do you know what I mean?
Who?
Peterson.
Oh, he's like Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
Yes.
He's kind of like that, except no one cared who I was until I started putting on these mad suits.
Putting on these fucking stupid. He looks like fucking Carrot Top.
He does a little bit. He's wearing these suits with like the Sistine Chapel
On one
them,
side
then, like
on the other side,
Dragon on the
fucking
other side.
Lisa
bananas and
Ann's
pajamas
tits.
on the
Yeah.
fucking thing, and then like it's just like what's going on? But that I can't stand that Alex O'Connor fucking guy. I don't know what's going on. Shut up.
Yeah.
But the
Well,
dinner is served. But the yeah, no.
Hold on,
God.
when you said dinner served, can I just get this right? Were you alluding to shitting in the mouth of those children?
No, no.
That's what I thought.
That's what
No.
that's what it felt like.
No. I was saying
Did it serve
I
to the
ordered
guy?
some children.
Oh, you dirty Egypt!
No, on
Deliver
Amazon.
poo.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Easy, lads.
There we go. But did you see Tucker Carlson? Apparently, he was on some. He said that he got attacked by ghouls in the middle of the night.
It's
Have you
one
seen that?
I have seen.
Ghouls
it,
and
yeah.
dragons
Yeah.
are just coming after these guys.
It was amazing. He was like, I was in the middle. I was sleeping beside my wife, and I felt the scratching down at my ribs, and I woke up. There was nothing there, but I had bloody around there, and I do believe I got attacked by a demon.
Yeah.
And then there was this
Wow.
Christian goon beside him, just like, well, that can happen. Evil demons. He's like, I know, and people don't believe me. And then just
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
maniacal laugh, and then there's just like a cut to him shooting a gun for no reason.
Yeah.
as well.
Wow.
He's fingered in the brain.
Huh?
Carlson's fingered in the brain.
He's yeah.
But he's weaseled his way into little. Like he's going to be involved in the Trump administration.
To be honest, I think I'm going to be involved in it.
Yeah.
Like Hulk Hogan's going to be the new
The
fucking
minister for fucking-
the new fucking like head of like their foreign policy.
Right, yeah. Imagine Hulk Hogan being your. There's like, yeah, let Hulk Hogan
Be the head of
sort
the Pentagon.
The head of the just you fucking Dana White's head of the Octagon.
yeah.
Brother.
They're-
Just pile
You
driving.
saved that. You were going to.
I didn't
You were-
know.
you
I was like, where Pentagon?
Yeah.
What's the devil one? Is it a pentagram?
Yeah.
Oh,
pentagram.
is that pentagram?
Yeah.
And what's that one that's at home now?
There's a
It's
gram of
upside
coke.
down.
Huh?
There's a gram of coke.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pentagram is like.
I'm not gonna. I'm not. That was just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but a pentagram.
Yeah.
It's a 5-edged star
Right.
that's like upside down.
Mm.
And
Because
that
it points down to the devil.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think in the UFC they shouldn't have an octagon. They should fight in a pentagram.
Right.
Yeah, just a
Yeah.
cage that's shaped like a star.
That's right. Because what goes on in there is the devil's work.
It is the devil's work. Yeah.
Would you still watch a bit of UFC now?
Oh yeah, I love a bit of UFC.
And would it ever?
The officer as
Huh?
the officer.
What the fuck are you saying now?
It's just UFC. It's some people call it the officer.
The
It's a
officer?
joke, Yeah, because it's like you're pronouncing it as it's written.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
officer.
Right.
The officer.
Don't say that again.
It's like just like the women, the NWA with the Winba. You know what I mean?
right.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah.
You're after
I've-
wasting.
yeah,
you
yeah,
have to waste
that's-
everyone's
that's
time there.
2 minutes. That
Did
we're
you?
never going to get back.
Did you see that? You've gone on a few very time wasting tangents now.
I
I've counted 3.
Yeah.
And I want you to get your head back and start being a productive member of the podcast community.
Right, I'm
again.
back. The Black and Tangents.
Yeah,
But,
you kind of hearing those children after scrambling.
Yeah,
your wires got scrambled.
yeah, I've lost my train of thought completely. Yeah.
Did you see when so Trump won and then he like because it's such it's also kind of become this kind of surreal circus like where like really important members of his team are like Elon Musk and then Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just brings Dana White on. This is during the acceptance speech for the presidency. Dana White's thanking Theo Vaughan.
Yeah,
and
it's
just
surreal.
It's absolute
Yeah.
lunacy
Wow.
Yeah.
of what's going on.
Yeah.
I'd fucking Joe Rogan is some sausage.
He was under the podium, I think, blowing him. Yeah, Rogan.
Who Rogie Bear?
Yeah, when Trump was giving the acceptance speech.
Yeah.
In the
But
podium.
Baron Trump was on his
Rogan
shoulders.
Yes. Yeah. Baron Trump's not actually that tall. He's just sitting on Joe Rogan's shoulders. And they just have a big
Joe
suit on him.
Rogan and Joey Diaz are both just honkered on top of each other to make Baron Trump.
Tall. There's just genuine concerns in the White House that he's not going to stop growing.
Baron. So that he's going to become kind of
They're going to
a...
have to redesign the White House to accommodate his unstoppable
Right.
growth.
Or maybe they could just kind of make him, like, give him a role as a male Statue of Liberty, like...
They
Do you know what I
could
mean?
do that.
They could give him an ice cream cone, a big ice cream, and just stand there.
Now we're talking.
Fucking cooking brother.
Or they could send him down to the border.
Yeah, and just to lie across
and just-
crossways.
He could
And
lie
just kind
across
of like-
the border like that.
And then
Yeah.
on the immigrants just
Oh,
stop.
he
Yeah,
it's
right.
like volleyball. He just knocks their heads. He just runs up and
Yeah,
down the wall.
yeah.
Right.
Just knocking their heads
Well, I
back
was saying
down.
he could just
Just
Running
spiking their heads down.
yeah,
running after him like God's just whacking him with his dick.
yeah, yeah.
And there's oh no, senor,
Senor, no.
senor Bernito
Yeah.
Trumpy,
Senor Trump.
Bernito Trumpy.
Bernito Trumpy.
Oh no, it's Bernito Trumpy,
no.
no.
Bernito Trumpy, no, papi.
Just slapping him off.
But I was saying he could be like he just looks over the wall.
Yeah,
I mean, like he's just
Just a lookout.
yeah.
keeping an eye out.
He's like a guard tower. Just have little.
Right, you could throw him up on top of the Rocky Mountains with a pair of binoculars.
He absolutely could.
You could.
But they were saying that he was responsible for all the podcast hookups because he has a little twink friend.
Huh?
His friend, his buddy, his sidekick, Baron Trump,
Yeah.
and his family.
So it's kind of a pinky in the brain situation.
It's a little bit of pinky in the brain. And he and that kid's family are like conservative fucking media people.
Right.
And they apparently, it was Baron and this little fucker who set up the Theo Von, Nelk Boys, Aidan Ross.
Yeah.
All these,
I
all
think
these
he
cunts.
would have won without going on those podcasts, though.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. Because it wasn't just kids who were watching those podcasts that voted. It was like across the fucking board that he got way more votes than it. Like it was a complete landslide.
Baron
Look, I
won
don't-
the election.
Okay.
for
Don't
Trump.
take that away from Baron.
Don't try to piss on our narrative now.
No.
Big Baron
Yeah.
brought home the goods for Daddy Trump.
No, he's
They think he's autistic.
Huh?
They think Baron Trump is autistic.
Yeah, sure. Fucking Baron, the dog on the street. Sure, it's
Yeah.
starting to mean nothing.
It is starting to be.
I think unless you're like just completely fucking out of your element, trying to bite the legs off of tables, then you're just a bit off. Get on with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's a bit off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Grand.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
just call it now
Yeah.
and say enough
Yeah.
of this fucking nonsense. First it's gender, then it's race, now it's neurodiversity, now it'll be the types of ears you have. Fucking just get on with it.
Yeah.
Drink a black coffee and do a bit of work.
Just shit it out.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just shit it out.
It's inspiring.
Get
Yeah.
up early, do a couple of sit-ups, go down to the fucking the underground train and head to a building site and build a fucking
Throw some bread to the pigeons.
Yeah.
Fucking,
contribute to society and shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah. I have. Speaking of that, when you said get up at 6 a.m., I haven't slept properly in about a month. I'd say.
Are you still fucking?
Yeah.
You're still like Nightcrawler, are you?
Oh, like Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Going around as an ambulance chaser,
Yeah.
trying to film fucking.
Just leaving shits on crime scenes.
Yeah. Just to throw them off. Yeah.
Just leave shitting in the mouth of victims.
Some shit. Imagine that, like you were a serial killer and that's how you killed your victims. You put a clothes peg on it and then you just shit in their mouth so they couldn't. Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so you've been up. Jesus. So you've been burning the midnight oil.
I have been.
You've been
yeah.
up writing your novels.
No, but I've been. Yeah, I have been. No, I've been. I have the. What's this now? Oh no, that's my willy cream. Where's the?
So yesterday he tells me.
What?
so
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like because he's talking about his bladder infection and he's like
Oh, my kidney stone.
kidney
my
stone.
potential
He's
kidney
like
stone.
he's like I heard that Like I read up online and it said that online that if you masturbate, it can help push it out. He's like, so I've been jerking off.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Because
so what's
semen is
new?
thicker than
Like, what's
piss.
the new? But what's
Yeah.
changed?
Yeah.
Like you're always jerking off.
Yeah, because they say, I think, I
But
suspect.
this time it's medicinal.
I know,
Yeah,
yes.
It's prescribed.
I
Yeah.
know my body, and I think I have a kidney stone, and it's
My
like,
body's a wonderland.
yes, my body, my choice. And I think it's there, and then I read online, it's like, oh yeah, if piss won't get it out, cum will.
Oh,
Is that what PubMed said?
Yeah, PubMed said, actually said,
you
cum.
always send cum to do the
Yeah.
job that piss can't do.
Absolutely, yeah. When piss won't do,
You send in the
come
cavalry.
to the rescue.
Yeah.
They're just sperm. But the
Never
yeah.
send piss to do cum's work.
Yeah. I've been beating the bishop and trying to fucking just get, because it's like the power of the dog, you know.
Yes.
Terrible movie.
Yeah.
The cum shooting out your cock will carry the
We'll carry the kidney stone.
carry the kidney stone
It will
out.
serve as
It's like Humpty Dumpty.
a vehicle
Yes.
for the kidney stone. So
Yes.
the kidney stone will kind of drive the cum, kind of like ET on the bike,
No, it's-
cycling over the.
It's driving Miss Daisy, like fucking.
Right.
The kidney stone's there, and
Yeah.
so I didn't wank there for 2 days now because I wanted to build up a.
It's like
Right.
SEAL Team Jizz.
Right.
Yes, there we go. Yes.
So your sperm are all like in there, just fucking
and yeah,
lifting.
They're
on their own machine,
on the keto.
and you're going to
keto
send them
diet.
up like Apollo 13. to-
Yes. Yeah. So that's their mission at the moment. But
Just imagine the kidney stone. Do you remember at the end of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? The first one
the
when they go
elevator?
up the elevator and just breaks through the roof.
yeah. No, my kidney stone's going to be more like Andy Dufresne crawling out of the.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Out of Shawshank.
He's gonna, he's
I
just-
hope it doesn't
he's
come
gonna-
out your ass.
Well, well, you know, if it's not going to come out my cock, it has to come out somewhere, you know.
Yes.
So I've been trying to wank it out of myself, basically.
Right.
It's unconventional, but I've seen it work.
I've seen it work.
But Hamish was suggesting trying to get someone to suck it out. But that's
Sure. Listen, if you found someone who had a bit of torque,
Yeah.
who had a bit of G-force,
county torque.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Torque City FC. Listen,
The real capital.
yeah. But you know, if you found someone who had an old kind of bit of a Dyson on him,
Yes.
you'd kind of
Dyson Fury.
Dyson
Yeah,
Fury.
there. He needs to become a brand ambassador for
Yeah.
Dyson. Yeah.
Oh, fucking Dyson Fury.
Just a big gypsy Hoover,
oh
you know.
God, that's so funny. The person who gives the best blowjobs in the world, Dyson Fury. We'll call that an episode.
Yeah. Whoa, there we go. That was Big Mike Rice, and our trip down memory lane. Yeah, good stuff. As usual, if you want to support the Patreon, the link is in the show notes. Other than that, tell people, spread the words for the love of God. Rate the podcast on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the video on YouTube, you cunts. Leave a comment. Do whatever it takes. And yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I love you. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next week. Alright, bye.